This is the intro to Long Hair Pretty Nail Show, yeah.
Give it up for the notification squad. These were the first 3 comments in my last video. If you want a chance to be featured, make sure you hit that notification bell and come show your girl some love when I drop a new video. And today's featured comment goes to Nene. Hey y'all, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be testing out these dollar polygels from Wish. I like that these come individually wrapped, I guess in case they get squished or whatever, they won't mess up anything else in your package. So that is just a nice little tidbit that I like about these. So yes, these were $1 each, so let's see if they are worth it. Alright, so these are my natural nails and I'm just going to do a little bit of nail prep. First, I'm going to push back my cuticles. And no guys, this does not hurt. You're just gently pushing back your cuticles. And then using the opposite end, I'm just going to use that to scrape away any of the dead skin. And this step is important if you want your nails to last, because if you put your product over this crusty cuticle skin, then it will lift. Alright, so next I'm going to take my hand file on the 180 side and I'm just going to make sure I get all of that dead skin around the cuticle. It also helps to file it instead of just scraping it off, just to make sure you get it all off. And I'm just going to lightly file the surface of my nails to take away the shine. This also helps your nails last longer. Alright, so I'm going to be going in with my favorite nail tips, and these are the BU long stiletto tips that I get from Amazon. So after picking out my sizes, I'm going to use the IBD brush on glue to adhere the tips. And this is what they look like after all the tips are on. Who remembers when I used to wear my nails this long, back when nobody watched my videos? So then I'm going to use my nail tip cutter to trim down the length, and I always trim them a little bit longer than what I want the final shape to be. Alright, so I want these nails to last, so I'm going to use some dehydrator and primer. I know everyone always like, do you have to use these? Yes, you do if you want your nails to last. So I will leave links to where I got these. But first, I apply the dehydrator and then the primer. And I almost forgot, you have to buff the surface of your nail tips as well to take away the shine, because depending on the polygel, it will try to peel away from the nail tip if you don't do this step. So very, very important. Next, I'm going to go in with a gel base coat, and I just picked any random base coat that I have lying around. And I'm just going to apply this to my natural nails. If it gets on the tip, it's okay, but we mainly want to focus on the natural nails because this is what's going to help the polygel stick to your natural nail. So I cure that for 60 seconds. And I'm going to use the 91% alcohol as my slip solution. So I'm just going to pour that into my dapping dish. If you guys want to know where I got this dapping dish from, I ordered it from a lady off of Instagram. I will leave her info down below. Alright, so I'm going to do some swatches real quick so you guys can see what these look like. So this is the Milk White, number 3 Nude, and Clear. Alright, so starting off with that Milk White, I'm going to apply that to the tip and we're just going to pat that in place. I am going for a ombre look for this nail design, so I'm just keeping the white on the tip and lightly blending it backwards just to kind of get that fade effect. And as you can see, it just blends effortlessly. Like, I am so shocked. I am shooketh. So the first thing I noticed about this polygel was like, it is so easy to use. I was expecting something to be very loose and runny just because it was so cheap, but this reminds me of like Gershon Polygel, one of my favorite polygels. As you can see, it doesn't droop around, it stays in place and it molds into shape. It's like butter. So I was just really shocked because this was only $1 and it works just as well as high quality polygel. So I pretty much repeat this step for all of the nails, and I cure after each nail just because I'm clumsy. But if you're not, you can go ahead and do all your tips and then cure in your nail lamp for 60 seconds. So after that, I'm going to go in with that nude color and I'm placing that at my cuticle area. And I'm just going to pat that in place, making sure the cuticle is nice and neat. The thing I love about polygel is that you can just take your time and perfect whatever area that you need before you move on. So that is what I'm doing here, making sure those cuticles are just right, okay? So I did grab a little bit too much, so I'm just going to scrape that off because we're going for an ombre, so I don't need to take this all the way down the nail. And don't worry about it not being even as far as the nail or if it's lumpy or, because I am going to go in with the clear and even everything out afterwards. So anyway, I'm just going to blend that nude over the white and it just looks so beautiful. And once I like that, I'm just going to give that a flash cure in my LED lamp for about 10 seconds and then I move on to my next nail. And I just repeat this for each nail. This is the easiest ombre ever. So I took that ombre down just a little further than what I want. So I'm just going to scrape the excess off and do it again. So after applying the nude polygel to all of my nails and curing in my LED lamp, I'm going to go in with the clear polygel. And I'm placing this on a nail to further build up the strength because as I was doing the ombre, I wasn't really thinking about the structure and shape of the nail. I was more worried about the blend. So now I'm just going to make sure that the nail is even and all of that good stuff. And I also want to place the clear over the transition area between the pink and the white because I want to be able to file and shape that without messing that beautiful blend up. And I also like that because this clear isn't super clear, it's more of a natural clear. It's like a bit cloudy. It just further blurs that area and makes a seamless transition. So this is after applying clear to all of my nails and curing, and now I'm going to wipe off the tacky layer. And do my shaping and filing. As I stated before, I like to make my nails just a little bit longer than what I want them to be so I can do that final crisp shape with my hand file. So this is after my nails have been filed, shaped, and buffed. And I want to add some bling. I have been missing my chunky bling, so I'm going to use the clear polygel, and I'm placing that where I want majority of my chunky crystals to be. And then I'm going to smooth out the edges because I don't want any humps or anything to be seen. And without curing that, I'm going to apply my favorite gel top coat, the Poochie Snails gel top coat, and I'm going to apply that over the clear polygel. And while that's still wet, I'm going to place my crystals, placing those chunkier crystals on the polygel top coat mixture, and then just placing the flat backs where the top coat is. The Poochie Snails top coat is pretty strong, so it does hold the crystals better than any top coat. That is why it is one of my favorites. So after all the crystals are placed, I went ahead and cured that for 60 seconds. And then I applied the top coat to the rest of the nails. And before I cured, you know I could not forget my cuticle crystals. I love cuticle crystals. So after doing my final cure in my nail lamp for 60 seconds, I'm applying cuticle oil. I purchased this cuticle oil from one of my followers on Instagram. Her name is Sharon, and I will leave the info down below if you are interested. And this is the finished look. So this polygel is way better than the last Wish polygel that I tried. I am so shocked that I was able to get this look with dollar polygel. And I'm shocked that it was like really good. I am about to go right now and order some more of this stuff because you cannot beat dollar polygel. And I just love how the bling turned out. Bling just makes my heart smile. Let me know down below if you've tried this brand from Wish or if you tried any of the other polygels and how you like them. So yeah, I guess I will be ordering some more nail products from Wish because this was such a good deal.
This is the outro to the Long Hair Pretty Nail Show. Yeah.